Okay, just a quick video on how I store my stamps. Several people have been posting theirs, and mine's a little different than what other people are doing, so I thought I'd post what I do. I'm really bad about, I don't really keep track of the brands or any of that kind of stuff with my stamps. This system, you could do that really easily with. I just don't. So I'll forewarn you that I don't know who half these stamps or where they came from. So, but what I ended up doing, what worked easiest for me, was the CD cases. And so every stamp that I get, and I haven't bought stamps in a while because I'm just not buying any more stamps. I don't use them, so there's no point in buying them, but this is how I store them. If it fits in a CD case, it goes in a CD case. I only have a few of them that don't fit, and then they go in a drawer that I store those in. I have a drawer for inks. I have a drawer for miscellaneous stamps. I have a drawer for stamping supplies like the blocks and that kind of stuff, and that's how I store that stuff. But for the stamps themselves, I store all of the stamps in CD cases. I don't care what kind they are, and I also don't care if a full collection fits in one CD. If it takes 2 CDs for a collection, it doesn't matter to me, and I'll show you why. Basically what I did is I made a book. I used my ball chain binding for it because I don't flip through this a lot, so it doesn't have to be real smooth. Big truck going by. So basically what I did is for every CD case, it gets a page in the book. So for example, I have 81 and 100. So every page gets a number, okay? So if I flip through here, now normally I'm doing this backwards. Normally I would look for the stamp first and then go get it out of the thing. So, but we're just for demonstration purposes. So for example, if I had flipped through the book and I came across this background stamp, that's the one I want to use. I would look at what number it is, and then I would go find it on my shelf. And I just store these standing like this on my shelf. I have 2 rows of them. That's all I've got. I have 109 cases, and I only have 4 empty ones left, and when those are filled up, I'm done. Because, like I said, these stamps, 99% of the stamps that I own were stamped one time, and that was to put them in this book. I'm just terrible at it. I don't know why I buy them. But anyways, for one more example, the other one that I have is 100. So if you flip to page 100, you'll see that those stamps are there. Now some of them I have like words on them, like Tubbo stamps. I have a whole tub with these miscellaneous stamps in it. Actually, they're in a drawer now, but it doesn't really matter. I know that they're not in a case, and that's what matters. I also have ones that are marked on here that say hanging. They are actually now in a drawer now because I don't have hanging anymore. But see, like this one, it used to be hanging, now it's in a drawer. But that is basically how, and I will insert a photo of what the stamps look like on a shelf. I'm not going to drag a camera over there, but you could easily put, what the manufacturer was, whatever information you wanted on each page. And like I said, so when I'm looking for a stamp, I don't worry about category, I don't worry about brand, I don't worry about any of that stuff, because for me, it was just too hard to control keeping it all organized. And so I didn't care if it was Christmas, I didn't care if it was flowers, I didn't care if it was a background stamp. Every page got a CD, and that way it doesn't matter. So when I'm looking for a stamp, I can just easily flip through the book to find, what I'm looking for. And let's say that's the one I want. I'd go over to my shelf, I'd pull out CD 40, and those stamps would be in it. Anyways, I just wanted to share that. That's what I do for mine. And I hope that helps somebody. And like I said, you can put, some of mine even had, at one time I was trying to keep track of where I got what. I put the names on it and that kind of stuff. So you could do all that. You can do anything you wanted, but this is how it worked for me. It's very simple. I just keep my book, and when I want to stamp something, which is not often, I look for the stamp in here, go pull it off the shelf, and go do my project. I hope that helps somebody. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.